I am dating, yeah.
Are you?
As in not one specific person, but I'm going on dates.
Oh, you've got 5 or 6 on the go at any time of you.
From rugby players and Hollywood co-stars to financiers, tech entrepreneurs, and heirs with complicated family legacies, Emma Watson's dating history shows a clear pattern. She's often drawn to ambitious, entrepreneurial men. Her romances have ranged from creative collaborators to Silicon Valley executives, but they've all unfolded under the glare of the spotlight. And with resurfaced photos of her kissing a billionaire at the airport, the question remains, who truly captured the heart of Harry Potter's brightest witch? Back in 2006, Emma Watson was romantically linked to rugby player Tom Ducker, often described as her first serious boyfriend. Years earlier, though, she had confessed to a childhood crush on her Harry Potter co-star Tom Felton, admitting she was drawn to his bad boy charm and skateboard swagger.
We love a bad guy, and he was a few years older, and he had a skateboard.
Reports at the time suggested Watson and Ducker looked very much like a couple, though his father publicly dismissed the rumors. Not long after, Watson's representatives confirmed the relationship and its quiet end. Around the same period, when pressed about her love life, Watson avoided giving details, instead voicing her discomfort with the media spotlight. She admitted that seeing her name splashed across magazines and posters left her unsettled, saying the constant publicity chills me to the bone. By 2008, a year after her split from Tom Ducker, Emma Watson was rumored to be seeing Australian student Angus Willoughby, whom she met while studying at London's Royal Academy of Dramatic Arts. Addressing the constant speculation, she told the Mirror that relationships were complicated enough without the press inventing breakups or scandals, adding that men often found her intimidating or teased her instead. Around the same time, Watson was also linked to Frances Boole, later known from Made in Chelsea. The two reportedly exchanged numbers after meeting at a society event, with Boole recalling she was very sweet.
Lovely name, Emma, by the way.
And that they shared common interests. Despite the pleasant start, he later admitted he ended things, explaining to Heat magazine that he wanted to build his own reputation rather than be known simply as the boyfriend of a child actress. Though Emma Watson was once rumored to have caught Prince Harry's eye, it was actually Jay Barrymore, a financier often compared to Prince William for his looks, who became her next romance. By late 2008, the two were spotted together, with Watson just 18 and Barrymore 25. Their relationship lasted about 2 years before ending, reportedly strained by distance and growing differences. Soon after, Watson was linked to Spanish musician and actor Rafael Cebrián, a fellow student she met at Brown University while working on a theater project. The pair were photographed looking close at an ice hockey game, fueling speculation that they were more than friends. While whispers suggested Barrymore had worried she'd meet someone new in the States, Watson publicly denied dating Cebrián, insisting they were simply good friends.
Hi! Welcome to behind the scenes on our brand new video shoot.
By 2010, Emma Watson was linked to George Craig, frontman of the band One Night Only and a Burberry model. The two met after her split from Jay Barrymore and were spotted enjoying a night out at London's West End. Craig seemed to confirm the romance on Twitter, calling her a wonderful lady. Their chemistry carried into a Burberry campaign, alongside Watson's brother Alex, and even into the band's music video for Say You Don't Want It, where they played a couple before a quirky twist revealed them as love-struck dogs. Watson openly praised Craig's talent in interviews, saying she was a big fan of his music. Despite the strong start, the relationship ended later that year, with Craig admitting that long distance had made it too difficult to sustain.
Are you a rat?
No, I am a gentleman.
As Emma Watson's career shifted toward indie films in the early 2000s, her love life also drew attention. In 2011, she was photographed kissing her perks of being a Wallflower co-star Johnny Simmons in Santa Monica, despite previously denying they were dating. Reports claimed things were serious, with Simmons even welcomed into her family's North London home. But the romance fizzled, with sources suggesting he wasn't willing to leave Hollywood for life in England. Soon after, Watson entered one of her longest relationships with American student Will Adamowicz. Meeting in Oxford in late 2011, the pair were first spotted together at Coachella the following spring. Watson later explained on The Ellen Show that she had sworn off British men after disappointing experiences, finding American guys refreshingly straightforward about their feelings.
And then I arrive in America, and I remember like a few nights into Brown, this guy just being like,
I like you, you're great, let's go out on a date, let's do it. And I'm like, I'm sorry, what just happened? Yeah.
Still, the constant paparazzi attention proved difficult. She admitted frustration when intimate photos of them surfaced at crowded events. By summer 2013, the relationship ended, reportedly strained by Watson's demanding schedule. Despite vowing to avoid British men after her split from Will Adamowicz, Emma Watson soon found herself drawn back to them. In 2014, she began dating Oxford rugby player Matthew Janney, with the pair spotted vacationing in the Caribbean and looking inseparable. Their romance ended amicably by the year's close, but Watson later admitted to Vogue that the breakup was horrendous. Seeking clarity, she retreated to the Rocky Mountains for a silent retreat, explaining that she wanted to learn how to feel at home with herself. While rumors suggested her busy schedule was to blame, Watson pushed back, calling such claims patronizing to both her and her partners. After her difficult split from Matthew Janney, Emma Watson kept a low profile for several months before being spotted with longtime friend Roberto Aguirre in 2015. The two shared a history dating back to Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire, where Aguirre was interning in the special effects department and struck up a chance friendship with Watson. Over the years, they stayed close, and their bond sparked speculation when they were photographed together at a California lunch date. Aguirre downplayed the rumors, describing Watson as one of his best friends, though tabloids continued to question whether their relationship had ever turned romantic. He later tweeted a birthday message alongside a photo of them hugging, and in interviews remained coy about their connection. What was clear, however, was his admiration for her work. He openly supported her He for She campaign, praising her vision and commitment to ending gender inequality. By 2015, Emma Watson was reported to be dating Silicon Valley tech entrepreneur William Mac Knight, a Princeton graduate nearly 10 years her senior. Sources described him as grounded and far removed from Hollywood, which Watson supposedly found refreshing after her painful split from Matthew Janney. When asked about the relationship, however, she refused to discuss it, telling Vanity Fair that speaking publicly about her boyfriend would be hypocritical and unfair. She didn't want anyone she dated to feel like part of a show. Watson and Knight stayed together for nearly 2 years before parting ways amicably. By then, she had enough experience to start shaping her own approach to love and what she wanted in a partner. After dating Brits and American entrepreneurs, Emma Watson surprised fans in 2018 when she was linked to Glee alum Cord Overstreet. The two were first spotted leaving the Vanity Fair Oscar party together, with photos showing Watson looking smitten. Soon after, they were seen holding hands at concerts and on casual outings. Though some insiders described them as an unlikely match, sources told people that their personalities clicked. Just months later, however, the romance appeared to end. Watson even unfollowed Overstreet on Instagram. Yet the split didn't last long. Within weeks, the pair were photographed showing PDA in Los Angeles, hinting at a reconciliation. Ultimately, the relationship fizzled out, suggesting their brief reunion was short-lived. By late 2018, Emma Watson was linked to venture capitalist Brendan Wallace, nearly a decade older than her. The pair were photographed sharing a kiss while vacationing in Mexico, with onlookers describing them as affectionate and happy, chatting, laughing, and even enjoying adventurous outings like camel rides and motorcycle trips. Despite the public display of passion, the relationship soon faded from view, and Wallace was later spotted with actress Alexandra Daddario. Years later, however, Watson and Wallace briefly resurfaced together in March 2023, when fans caught them side by side at a Taylor Swift concert in Las Vegas. Rumors swirled that Wallace might relocate to London, where Watson owns a home, though he clarified in an Instagram Q&A that while he wouldn't be moving, he planned to visit frequently.
No, I won't be moving to London, unfortunately. I will be in our Los Angeles and our New York offices. I will be going to London quite a bit, though.
After her breakup with Mac Knight in 2017, Emma Watson seemed to step back from serious relationships, opting instead for lighter connections. In a 2019 Vogue interview that quickly went viral, she admitted she wasn't seeing anyone exclusively, joking that she had once dismissed the idea of being happily single as spiel, but now embraced it. Still, she acknowledged going on casual dates.
I am dating, yeah. As in not one specific person, but I'm going on dates.
Oh, you've got 5 or 6 on the go anytime.
That spring, she was photographed in New York with Cole Cook, brother of singer Alicia Keys. The two looked flirty as they strolled through the city before dining at Hotspot the Spotted Pig. Cook, far from just a celebrity sibling, is the founder of creative agency Timeless Eye. another ambitious entrepreneur in Watson's orbit. Their outing, however, proved short-lived. The pair were never spotted together again, suggesting it was little more than a friendly dinner or a one-time rendezvous. Although Emma Watson told Vogue in 2019 that she was happily single, by the end of that year she was spotted with businessman Leo Robinson. The two were photographed smiling together on a London date, and later seen grabbing coffee in Primrose Hill. Their relationship appeared serious, sparking rumors of an engagement. Rumors Watson quickly shut down on Twitter, reminding fans that speculation about her private life was simply clickbait, and promising she'd share real news herself. Still, insiders described her as deeply happy with Robinson, calling the romance one of her most connected relationships. Watson, however, bristled at the pressure to rush into marriage. By fall 2021, the couple had quietly split. By September 2021, Emma Watson was spotted in London with Brandon Green, a timeline that coincided with the end of her relationship with Leo Robinson. According to reports, Green had been pursuing Watson over the summer, and insiders described him as kind and attentive. Observers even noted that he bore a resemblance to Robinson, fueling speculation that Watson had a type. Green is the son of Sir Philip Green, the former Topshop owner whose business dealings and labor practices have drawn controversy. Despite his father's reputation, Brandon shared Watson's interest in climate activism, speaking publicly about the importance of environmental issues for his generation. Their relationship appeared serious, with the couple photographed holding hands on vacation in Italy in August 2022. Since then, however, they haven't been seen together, leading to speculation that the romance may have quietly ended, though whether it's truly over remains uncertain. After her split from Brandon Green, Emma Watson's love life resurfaced in late 2025 when she was spotted in the French Alps with Mexican billionaire Gonzalo Hevia Bayer. By March 2026, the pair went public in dramatic fashion, photographed sharing a kiss at an airport before heading out for dinner. Bayer, heir to one of Mexico's wealthiest dynasties and an entrepreneur in the tech sector, fit Watson's long-standing pattern of gravitating toward ambitious men outside Hollywood. Since then, they've been seen on vacations and nights out, making him the latest figure in her closely watched dating history. Watson's romances reveal a consistent thread: financiers, entrepreneurs, heirs, men defined by drive and ambition. Yet she remains steadfast in protecting her private life, even when paparazzi make that nearly impossible. What do you think of her romantic journey? Does this pattern surprise you? Or does it make perfect sense for someone as driven as Watson? Share your thoughts in the comments, and see you on the next one.